Hello, in this video we'll show you how we made parched corn. There's the finished product. What you're going to need is some dried sweet corn. Let it get brown on the plant, let the whole plant go brown. And then we brought this inside for a couple weeks and let it dry more. Here we're just getting it off the ears into a bowl. So it should look like the seeds that you planted should be completely dried out. And then we're just going to separate the dust and chaff and stuff just by pouring it back and forth into two different bowls. Then we got a fire going and we're just cooking it on a cast iron, oiled cast iron. You just want to add a couple tablespoons of lard to it, or whatever oil. You just want a good coating of oil on the bottom of the skillet. I just added some to the other skillet. And then you're just gonna cook it over be like a medium heat basically for 5 to 10 minutes. And you're just stirring it around, and what'll happen is if you've ever made popcorn, they'll pop. Sometimes if you get the skillet really hot, they'll kind of want to pop, but typically they'll just kind of swell, and it'll slowly happen. You'll be stirring it, and after a few minutes you'll notice that they're all starting to turn brown like the ones on the right, and that's when they're getting pretty close to being done. So last year when we made this, we made them inside. It was just a nice day. You can do this on your stove. Very similar to making popcorn. And the taste, if you like popcorn, you should like this. It kind of tastes like corn nuts. I'm guessing that's where those came from. It's real crunchy, and especially when it's fresh, it really tastes like corn. It's got a really good flavor. This year when we made it, I just added salt, so it's just salty. Last year I added garlic and chili powder and stuff, and it's good both ways. I kind of just like just the salt, maybe a little better. And it'll keep for at least a year just in a mason jar, like we had in the picture in the beginning. So here's a kind of a close-up. Those are about done. That's what it's going to look like. It's real pretty to look at, and you can keep stirring them if you want them to get a little darker, but that's what you're going for. And hopefully this is helpful. It's pretty fun to make. And there's the finished product. You can see it's just salted. So very tasty.